Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Best of 3 here in Arena Underground. This week we are playing Jaunt Cat Food 2020 version. As always, if you enjoy our content, please make sure to click that like and subscribe button below. It's a way to support our channel for free. So, what are we doing this week? Well, a bit of a change with the current meta and the way the decks are set, I think, at the moment. We are having some trouble getting multiple games for one video because these games just go long. If you're playing Band Ramp, if you're playing Jaunt Sacrifice, if you're playing Azorius Control, these are going to be really long games. Only thing that could be a fast deck would be Mono Red and sometimes Temur Adventures. Other than that, these games are long. So what we're gonna do is, like other streamers and video content creators are doing, we're just gonna try to put some games out maybe more than once a week. So for this week we have one pretty cool game for you with Jaunt Sacrifice. And yeah, you guys know this deck, you guys have played against this deck, but now with Theros Beyond Death, of course, we have some new additions to the deck, slight but good additions to the deck. So mainly let's talk about that. We're gonna have 2 copies of Agonizing Remorse. Obviously this is a great card, a great addition to the deck. We have 2 copies of Wolf Willow Haven. So instead of having something like a Paradise Druid, which if you tap it, it dies or it gets bounced, etc., Wolf Willow Haven comes down and it's kind of protected. You know, people are not looking to remove this enchantment from the battlefield, so you be able to ramp in a pretty good way with this addition here. And then we have let's see, we have 1 copy of Blue Kernels, again just another creature that also works as removal, so that's pretty cool. Other than that, I think it's same old Jaunt Sacrifice, 3 copies of Corvold, 2 copies of Casualties of War, 2 copies of Murderer's Rider, 1 Midnight Reaper, and obviously the combo, which is 4 copies of Cauldron Familiar, 4 copies of Witch's Oven, and 4 copies of Mayhem Devil. So again, ideally what you want to do is make sure you have your Cauldron Familiar and your Witch's Oven in play before you cast your Mayhem Devil, because everybody is going to try and remove your Mayhem Devil from play because it's the main part of the combo. It's my belief, unless you have 4 cats and 4 ovens in play and you just taking over with cats. Other than that, this deck, it's still pretty good. So yeah, we hope you guys enjoy the video. And yeah, this is going to be the first video for Jaunt Sacrifice. There's maybe 1 or 2 more coming up in the next few days. And yeah, we hope you guys enjoy the games. Have a good one. Alright guys, we are playing Jaunt Sacrifice March 2020 version. We're going to mulligan here. Actually, we already did mulligan. We're going to keep this 6, send Casualties to the bottom of the library here. We are on the draw. Hopefully we draw into our cats and our Witch's Oven. We do have a Trail of Chrome to potentially draw some cards in the next few turns. Alright, our opponent mulled to 5, so that means we might be sort of okay here. Let's see what we're playing against here. Opponent sacrifices the Fable Passage, we assume. Alright, they get an island. This might be Jeskai Fires. It's another Fable Passage, alright. Pretty cool. We get to play our Gilded Goose here. Alright, opponent sacrifices their Fable Passage, probably going to get another island. Alright, not what we thought this was. Alright, so some sort of Demir. I wonder if we should start trail crumbing or maybe we should Agonizing Remorse to see what our opponent has in hand. Alright, it's pretty good. So they won't be able to play Atris yet. So I think we take this Tyrant Scorn here. And we play our Trail of Crumbs here, since we will get a food out of that. Alright, pass the turn. We'll see. Opponent has a tapped Temple of Milady, so this is Sultai. So they won't be able to play Atris this turn. Scry's top. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go with Pelucranos here. Let's try to put some pressure to our opponent. See what they manage to find here on top of their deck. That's a tapped Temple of the Seat. Scry's bottom. Plays an Atris, I believe. Yep. Alright, let's see what they have here. Alright, Uro, Massacre Girl, Forest. Alright, I think we'll do this. Let's see what our opponent takes here. Alright, they take Uro and land. That is fine with us. So we can kill this Uro. This Atris, actually. Attack for 3 here. Play Fable Passage. Alright, opponent's down to 17. Let's see if they play another Atris or if they play Uro. Alright, they go with Atris. Alright, we'll just do that. Alright, opponent takes Uro. Yeah, I'm never sure what this what we're supposed to do with this Atris. So should be fine with that. Let's see what they take here. Alright, so Mayhem Devil. We are going to try and trade our Pelucranos here for their Atris. That seems fine with us. We can also try a couple of things here. Yeah, not really necessary to do that there, but that's fine. Alright, we'll take a Forest. Sure. Yeah, for a moment there I thought we were going to pay for Pelucranos, but obviously we are not going to pay there. Alright, so opponent has enough cards to replay this Uro here. Should be good for them. Go down to 18. Replay the Uro. So we need to find a land here. We are going to Willow Haven. Or actually Wolf Willow Haven, right? Create a food here. attacks. Gonna have to take 6 here from Uro. It's gonna be a little annoying, but it's what it is. See what our opponent has been able to draw here with their Uro. Alright, they found their Pelucranos. Yep. Get rid of our Mayhem Devil. Attacks for 6, draw a card. Plays a land, sure. Alright, we are going to play our casualties here. Alright, that puts an Uro back in the graveyard, puts a land in the graveyard as well. So we're not in great shape here. I think it's time for a concede. Our opponent's mulligan paid off a lot better than ours, and Atris actually seemed to be really helpful there, which I wasn't sure how that was going to play out, but we've also haven't drawn anything too special here. So we would need to draw another Casualties of War if we wanted to come back from this. We'll try to find something here with our Trail Crumbs. Find Witch's Oven, that's not really great here, so we'll just take another Trail of Crumbs. Can play Pelucranos. And fight this Uro potentially. Alright, let's see what our opponent plays next. There's nothing in their graveyard now. They do have 2 unknown cards in hand. Thought Erasure is going to take our Trail of Crumbs, sure. Takes care of our Mayhem Devil. Puts cards in their graveyard to replay Uro. Yep. Alright, here comes Uro again. Draws a card. Sure. All right, have some interesting options here. Alright, we drew a Corvold. It's not the worst. No attacks this time. Our opponent is at 35 live. That's something to be mindful of. Agonizing Remorse takes our Corvold, puts another card in the graveyard. Opponent has been doing pretty good, actually finding these discard spells. It's good for them. Alright, they go with casualties. And we're dead. Alright, so we're gonna go to sideboard. And I think against these guys, we want our Duresses. Definitely want Noxious Grasp. Angrath Rampage looks interesting. Probably that's it. So we're gonna take out one Corvold. Let's see. I think the Wolf Willow Haven, it's not great here. We can take out let's see, one Midnight Reaper potentially. And I mean, Wicked Wolf seems sort of fine. It's not the most amazing, but it might be good enough. All right, we'll do this. All right, we're gonna play first. Yep, we'll keep this hand. This looks good. Play Overgrown Tomb. Kill the Goose. Start ramping. Alright, we see a tapped Temple of the Seed. Opponent scries top. Very well. Play Cauldron Familiar. Pass the turn. Okay, we see a swamp into a Thought Erasure, taking Corvold. Opponent sees we only have 3 lands in hand. It's pretty good for them. Scries casualties, or puts casualties in the graveyard. We hit our opponent for 1 with our Cauldron Familiar. Opponent plays a tapped Temple of Mystery. Let's see how they scry here. Scry top. Alright, they keep finding things they like apparently. Agonizing Remorse. Sure. Alright, create a food token with our Goose. Pass the turn. We are going to scry here with Temple of Abandon. Keep the Trail Crumbs. Hit our opponent for 1, pass the turn. Opponent's down to 16. Unfortunately, Uro is going to start coming down pretty soon. Yep, opponent's been just putting cards in the graveyard for Uro. Seems that's the case here. Alright, we see a bunch of stuff. Let them see the Thought Erasure and the Paradise Druid. Doesn't really matter, as all they're doing is sort of putting cards in the graveyard for Uro. Alright, Trail Crumbs. Pass the turn. One has, let's see if they have their 5th land here. Okay, Forest comes down, plays Nissa. He's short. Nissa's pretty good. Untaps a Forest. Goes in for the attack. Yeah, we can't really block that, but that's fine. We get to eat a food here. Find another goose. Alright, we keep flooding here with the lands. Just going to pass. See if our opponent found a Crassus. Alright, they're plussing on a swamp. Like they're going in for the attack here. Interesting that they keep leaving a land behind for no apparent reason. Place a Natris, sure. Alright, we'll give them... I don't know. I mean, what do we want to do here? I guess we give them the Crassus. Let's see what they take. All right, they take the Crassus. Okay. Sounds good. We're going to put a Familiar in play here. Drain our opponent a bit. Find a Witch's Oven, which is not the worst. We are looking for ways to kill Nissa here, which we haven't been able to find. That is one way. Fortunately, we don't have a black source for our Witch's Oven, although we can use a Gilded Goose. Yeah, guess we can do that. Don't think our opponent was expecting this Casualties of War. Don't believe they have a counter either. They don't have any blue mana available there. I guess they can do maybe like a Growth Spiral or something like that. Actually, we don't need to do this, so... just play our Witch's Oven here. Pass the turn. opponent has 4 lands in play. Let's see what's next. They are at 13 total life points at the moment. We also have a Wicked Wolf in hand, which is going to kill that swamp when it comes down. Alright, they play a small Crassus. Sure. We are going to submit here, try and find something with our Trail Crumbs. Find another Witch's Oven, that's pretty good. Play our cat here. Alright, Corvold is actually pretty good as well. But I believe we are going to go with the play of Wicked Wolf. In order to kill this swamp here. Put our opponent out of lands. Draw a card, potentially with our Trail of Crumbs. Find another Goose, it's not bad. Play Witch's Oven. Play our cat. Pass the turn. So I think we're in pretty good shape to win this game, although Uro could be a way for opponent to come back from this, just with the life gain. See if they try to kill our Wicked Wolf here. They play Atris. Okay, sure. Alright, let's see if they keep the lands. Alright, they kept the lands. I mean, that's good. They need lands, right? So... Alright, we're gonna play our cat now. Auto pay here with Trail Crumbs. Find another Witch's Oven. We're gonna play our Goose. This way we could play Corvold. Sacrifice the cat here. Play the cat. Find a Fable Passage. Find Angareth Rampage, which is really good here. And opponent's down to 10. Let's see how our opponent block here. Alright, we're just gonna take it. It's pretty good. So they have 6 lands there. They could potentially Casualties of War. Now, that's not gonna allow them to win the game. So I'm not sure what they could try to do here. Unfortunately, the games with John Food are pretty slow. I believe this is fine. Not sure what our opponent was aiming to do there, but all right, opponent goes down to 4. We found another trail of crumbs. We are going to make our opponent sacrifice one of these creatures. I'm assuming the Hydro Crassus, yep. See what we find here with our Trail of Crumbs. We find a Mayhem Devil. Alright, it's gonna be the cat kill here. And this should be game. Alright, let's go to the next game. Alright, this looks good. We have options, including Agonizing Remorse. As long as our opponent doesn't take it off our hand first with their thought erasures. Alright, so I think here we're gonna get a green source. Yeah, here's a thought erasure, which is going to probably take the Agonizing Remorse. Alright, our opponent takes Witch's Oven instead. That is definitely interesting. Alright, we'll take a forest here, since we have an Overgrown Tomb for our black source. And we are going to Agonizing Remorse here. Our opponent has Druid Atris. Okay, and Agonizing Remorse. I guess we don't have a great way to kill. Yeah, we'll take the Agonizing Remorse. That seems fair. So we'll see a Paradise Druid being played here. Hopefully we draw into a land. Ideally a red source. Alright, it is a red source. We might want to just Angerth Rampage here. Make our opponent not have their ramp spell. Play Gilded Goose. Pass the turn. Let's see what they have in hand. I think Sultai does pretty good at finding land, so yeah, I expected that to happen. Let's see what's next. Yep, this is fine. Alright, they take the 2 cards. Seems okay. Alright, we'll do Trail Crumbs. We'll do Cauldron Familiar. Drain our opponent there for a bit. No attacks. Now, we're probably going to play Uro, I'm assuming. Yep. Draw a card, gain 3. Play a land, sure. Hopefully they don't have a thought erasure here. Alright, we get a Temple of Abandon, or Switch Summon's not bad. The only problem is our opponent's almost playing that Casualties of War we gave them. Alright, we did draw the land, so that's good. How many cards they have here? Alright, they still don't have enough cards. We can kill this Atris for them, I guess. Let's see what they do next. But so it seems. Okay, interesting options there. Then they still keep the Atris in play. Alright, we made a mistake there. We should have play our cat. So this should be game, I believe. Opponent's just waiting for a land here. As soon as they do, we'll concede. Alright, there it is. They play Crassus instead. Okay. Draw 2. Take 3 more here, go down to 8. Sacrifice cat. Play cat. Sacrifice cat. Play cat. Actually, we're going to cancel that. Go to our turn. Play the devil, which is not really great at this point, but sure. Pass the turn. Alright, so, I mean, if our opponent is smart enough, I think we should see the casualties here, right? They're going for Uro instead, alright. And this is why the Akron enchantment would have been great here. We could have taken that Uro for ourselves. And that might have been really good. So just going to like Value Town. Take the Nissa, yep. Alright, we got another oven. We get rid of Atris here. We'll pass the turn here. Let our opponent do its thing with the Uro. Alright, the erasure it is. Takes the Mayhem Devil. Plays Nissa, short. Untaps a Forest. Plays Paradise Druid. Plays a land. I'm assuming attacks with Uro, or not. See what we find here with our Trail of Crumbs. Murderer's Rider is pretty good, actually. We're gonna go all out on our opponent there. Opponent's down to 8. Alright. That could be the perfect thing we needed. Get rid of a goose here. Our opponent for 6. Play Corvold. Opponent goes down to 5. Sacrifice goose. Opponent goes down to 4. Sacrifice Cauldron Familiar. Opponent goes down to 3. Opponent goes down to 2. Sacrifice Cauldron Familiar. And that should be game. Good game, Sultai mid-range or Sultai ramp. That was all for today. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and click the bell icon if you want to get notified whenever we upload new videos. Have a good one.